Hi, my name's Alexander Darby. I've just graduated from Oxford and am now making a documentary film about student mental health. It's a film I've been wanting to make since about halfway through my last year in Oxford. I had some friends who were quite close to me who started going through mental health issues. A lot of people I know, and I would imagine that most other students would say the same, have had some experience of mental health issues in Oxford. And what struck me was that people didn't seem to speak about it that openly. Even if you haven't had any mental health issues like me, I've never said I had anything in Oxford, then that doesn't mean you can't talk to someone else about it. And almost all these issues seem to occur in a context that's really understandable to an Oxford student, with all the pressures and work and all the stuff that everyone goes through. And I therefore thought it was really weird that people didn't speak about it, that it was unnecessarily quite isolating, and that film would be a really good way to address that. I want to have an interesting combination of the audio and the visuals, really because I want to make the sort of everyday images of Oxford, so things like going to hall for food, being in a library, matriculating, finishing finals, these kind of things that every student will go through in a part of the rite of passage, connected to mental health, because everybody has mental health, all students have mental health, all students can engage with it and talk to other people about it. By having a kind of collective montage of all the interviews and the audio, that will be as if it's coming from a sort of collective voice. People have been amazing there so far. I think to some extent because if you sort of email someone and say, I'm making this documentary, can I interview you? You create a space in which it's completely fine and normal and indeed sort of like supposed and necessary that you speak about your mental health issues. And I have got a sense that that's been quite refreshing for people, because that's so foreign to the way we normally deal with mental health. I think a friend of mine summed this up really well, where he said he would have had mental health issues at any university in the country. The issues he did have were worse at Oxford because the pressures and the institutional demands that you have when you come here. And I think implicit in that was a claim that the stigma might be perhaps not greater, but a little bit harder to deal with, just because there's less time, because you're so busy with work. So far we have raised a little under £1,400. We need to raise £2,500 as a minimum. So if you like the sound of the project, then you can go on our Indiegogo page, and then it's really simple. You can watch our pitch video, read more about the film and why we need the money, who we are, and then you can click donate whatever you want there on the page. Any amount is really welcome. It all helps and makes a difference.